Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Yeah, we still on it. Rock, can you talk about the gangs in LA? Nope. Rock, can you talk about some more of the Munchie B and the Adam 22 when the police come? Nope. Nah. We gonna talk about the real deal. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the real. So we're gonna get back over here, update. The man who found Nolan Wells' body confirms it was a cover-up. I told y'all, everybody gonna start coming out talking. Once that pressure hit, everybody gonna start talking. In today's time, we living in an age now where the internet is the top clout chasing device of them all. Even the people who don't like you, when they get a chance to get some exposure and come out, they know this the biggest case right now that's going on. Everybody want a piece of this. They want to go down in history with this. So we're going to get to it. We ain't going to waste no time, man. We're going to go over here to my boy Willie D, man. It feel good to grow up watching, listening to the Ghetto Boys, Willie D, Scarface, Bushwick Bill, and then I get to come as an adult and check out some real stuff that's coming from Willie D. Man, let's go over and check this out, man. This is the guy who found Nolan Wells' body. Let's go.
What's up, family? The rescuer who found Nolan Wells' body, Brian Thrasher, may have just revealed that there actually was a cover-up. Of course, he wouldn't straight out say it. Inadvertently, perhaps. I want you to check this article out, fam, and you be the judge. Tell me what y'all think about this. Listen to what this dude said. Nolan Wells' death is still under investigation, but a rescuer who helped search for the missing football player believes the dangerous waters around Mississippi's Horn Island could explain what happened. Brian Thrasher, National Vice President of the United Cajun Navy, told the U.S. Sun that the northwest tip of the island has powerful currents and a sudden underwater drop-off that can quickly pull someone into deep water. His comments come as authorities await autopsy results, while Nolan's family continues to seek answers through an independent investigation alongside the official probe. Nolan Wells, 18, disappeared on July 4th after traveling with friends to Horn Island, about 10 miles off the Mississippi Gulf Coast, before he was due to report for football camp at Southwest Mississippi Community College on July 6th. By the way, that's when they found his body, fam. That's cold-blooded. Brian Thrasher said the weather looked calm during the search, but the water itself posed a hidden danger. It was mostly calm, very, very shiny hot. Water temperature was in the 80s, he told the U.S. Sun. According to investigators, Nolan was last seen between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Friends later reported boat problems and made a distress call around 4 p.m. In the recorded call, released by NBC News, a man says, "Hey, we're at the bottom west tip of Horn and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? I want to get this boat unsank and towed back." GPS data from Mississippi Department of Marine Sources shows the boat left the island at 4:31 p.m. and returned to his private dock at 6:06 p.m. Some friends later told investigators that Nolan chose to stay behind after meeting a young woman and planned to return with another group. Thrasher said the area where Nolan was last seen is especially risky. That island, they have a very strong current on the northwest tip. From what people who were there told me, it's very strong there.
All right, stop right there. Then why nobody else reported? Hey, it's strong out here. We shouldn't leave. Why nobody else reported how strong the current was that day? He left on the 4th, found him on the 6th. All right, let's continue. We're gonna get into it. Let's continue.
The other thing to have in mind is that there's a drop off on that side. And so you can be in 3 feet of water, and then the next step, you could be in 20 feet of water. If all of a sudden you're 20 feet in the water and a current starts carrying you, it can drag you out fast, violently. Search coordinator Josh Gill also told the U.S. Sun there is a pretty heavy tidal surge and tidal movement on that portion of the island where they were at. He added, it's a pass between two islands, so there's increased tidal influence there. Along with the wind and wave action, conditions can change rapidly there. Thrasher said he was flying about 400 feet above the island on July 6th when the search team spotted a body near the northwest shore. Even though I was about 400 feet or so, I could see the body. I was zooming in with my land gear so I could get a closer look. It matches the description of what he was wearing. So we were pretty sure, without confirmation, that was probably him. When we came back, the sheriff had said they had people there that had eyes on him right there on the beach. Their words were, there was no reason to think it's not him. Authorities have said preliminary evidence points to accidental drowning, and they have not found evidence of foul play. A final cause of death is pending an autopsy. Attorney Ben Crump said the case will be presented to a grand jury after the sheriff's investigation, adding, the hope is that when this is presented to the grand jury, all relevant witnesses and evidence will be presented to them so that we can have a fair and impartial investigation into the death of Nolan. He also said, we also agree that we would have a mutual inspection of the cell phone with our experts and their experts, and officials will assist with the cell phone downloads so everybody will be able to see at the same time what the cell phone has.
All right, so now, this been 2 weeks already. We getting somewhere. We got the girl. She gave her statement. We had people that was there. They got on the internet. They gave a statement. They got the friend, so-called friend who was there, said that was him that was arguing on the boat. We got people that said he was at the party after they left. 2 days later, he got found on the beach. Now, I made a video that said at 2 a.m., somebody said, a witness said they seen him cleaning the boat. One of my partners who owned the boat, he said that's typical for people to wash their boats off after they come from fishing or doing whatever they doing because that seawater will tear your boat up. Now, was there any warning signs? The dude said you could be in 3 feet and then you could be in 20 feet, a few steps. So was there any warning signs? Was there anything rope off that area? Because we need to see some pictures of all this. I cannot wait for this autopsy to come out. I can't wait. They need to hurry up and do it speed. Like they said, speedy trial. Y'all need to hurry up and speed this up because we want to know what's going on. I can't wait. And coming to find out, I'm going to get to another video, right? In this same part of town, in this same area, it was another familiar case just like this. So maybe there's some type of ritual. You know, these is just this is what I think. I'm not saying that this stuff happened. Maybe there's some type of game that's being played. Oh, we're going to take them out there to that water. All right, let's check this out. And if we got enough time, we'll get to the other video. If not, then I'll do another one after this. Let's check this out and see where they're going.
That's very important. And the question is right now, people are asking, well, you know, let's wait till the autopsy come back. Well, why are everybody so suspicious? Why everybody is so suspicious? Black dude goes out on a boat with his white friends. Everybody come back except the black guy.
Willie D. If y'all familiar with his music, then y'all know he been on this, man. He's not a racist at all, right? But people use common sense. And again, these is his opinions as this opinion as well. You know, let's finish this. Then I might got enough time to get to the other video. Let's check this out.
Did I mention it was in Mississippi? Mississippi has to have the record for most unsolved black murders.
All right, let's stop there. Now we could go. Let me go here. This is what I want to check out. Let's go check this one out right here. Give me a second. Let me go to about right here. Let me turn this up. Y'all check this out.
Flowers, candles, and balloons hang from the railing at this memorial along Mississippi River Boulevard.
We did a memorial and go look, and it just started growing.
To remember 20-year-old TJ Davis.
Just a lovable guy. Like, you wanted to be around him. And that smile, you know, is just lights you up.
Shira says she found out early Sunday that her son went missing on the Mississippi River while out with 4 other friends.
I had a sheriff from Ramsey County and a police officer from St. Paul. They came knocking on my bedroom door window. When they left, I cried for my mom. I lost her 3 months ago. I wanted my mom, and I couldn't. I needed her to hug me.
The Ramsey County Sheriff's Office say they continued their search effort throughout the night. Around 11 a.m. Sunday, deputies recovered TJ's body near the Marshall Street Bridge.
I have a lot of questions.
All right. Look familiar, sound familiar, look like Nolan. Same spot, the river. Same spot. Which leads me to suspicion that this might be their favorite spot for you to watch back up. Let's watch. Let's check it out.
And it takes time, and I feel I'm determined to get all those answers. I need to know what happened to my son here.
As one by one, TJ's friends and family pay their respect. She's waiting for answers and closure.
It just seems very odd that all 4 boys made it out except my son. And it hurts me.
While holding on to her son's memory.
I'll see you one day. I won't say goodbye. I always say, see you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile.
In St. Paul, Charmaine Nero, KARE 11 News.
Okay, fam. Now I want to introduce you to TJ's mom's IG page. She has been on this thing nonstop posting. And I'm telling you, I haven't seen anything, fam. And I'm in the news. Hadn't seen anything about it whatsoever. But as I said in the beginning, I am on the case now. This is her IG page. And as you can see, she has been posting nonstop. Before I go any further, let me pay homage to this woman right here. She goes by the name of Sunny, I believe. But this woman has been on the case from day one, and I'm assuming that this case will probably start getting some traction.
It sure is. It sure is. Because we gon' listen, I appreciate all my supporters that been sharing the video. These are different type of videos than what I normally do on Compton Rick Rock TV. Without the help of y'all sharing these videos, reposting them, it's working. It's working, y'all. This woman right here, his mother, been trying her hardest using her Facebook. I want to give her props to, give her acknowledgement. She ain't got to worry about it no more because we gonna push it here some more too. This way in Mississippi. But guess what? Now out here, and all my supporters that follow me wherever y'all from, y'all gonna share it to y'all friends. And now she gonna get some more help. Yeah. See, I've been using this platform a little wrong. I've been using it wrong. Even though I know I got people that I'ma still cater to y'all too, because y'all been here with me for day one. But we gonna do some real too. All right, let's get back to it. She got some help now because y'all on Compton Rick Rock TV, everybody that watch it, y'all gonna make sure that he get out by sharing this video. Let's check it out.
And when it does, just remember this woman right here, she was on it first, and she's all over the case. As you can see, look at how all of these are posted about TJ over the last 5 years. Every single post is about TJ. Mama trying to get justice for her son, who she believes was murdered, and who I believe was murdered too, by his friends. TJ was out with 4 white friends.
Oh. Don't it sound familiar? It sounds familiar. Now, I'm not saying all white people alike. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm promoting. But what I'm saying, in this part of town, don't this sound familiar?
Allegedly white friends. And
allegedly. Let me say all this is alleged. These are my thoughts, my opinions.
And alleged white friends. And everybody came back home but TJ. I wonder how that keeps happening. It's just so odd that it keeps happening, that every time the black kid hangs out with his white friends and somebody gets killed or something goes awry, the victim is always the black kid. What's that?
It might be a game. This might be a game that we don't know about. I know one thing, you won't catch me. Listen, man, you would not catch me at nowhere near that river. Unless I got my cousins, my brothers, a couple of homies, and we strapped down to the T. If not, you would not catch me up in that river.
That about? I wonder what the hell is that about? If y'all, I can't figure it out. Check this out.
She is the mother of this handsome young man, TJ Davis. TJ, being the young man that he was, decided to go to a house party with 4 young white men that he thought were his friends. The house party was held at one of their houses. About 3-something in the morning, Shira is getting pounding on her door in her bedroom. She is the mother. This is Shira Davis. She is the mother of this handsome young man, TJ Davis. TJ, being the young man that he was, decided to go to a house party.
All right, we got that part. Let's see. Let's get past this and go about right here.
is getting pounding on her door and her bedroom windows by the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department. They're telling her that TJ is missing. They further explain that they believe that TJ could possibly be in the Mississippi River. There are a lot of questions, and this is Shara's IG, that Shara has in regards to what happened to her son, and no one's been charged.
No one's been charged. This stuff sounds familiar. I wonder if the same lady that did the autopsy on, not the autopsy, the examiner, did she do him too? Nobody has been charged. Nobody has been arrested. Nobody probably has been questioned. The same thing. See, what makes Nolan Wells' case different is hitting national news everywhere. This ain't hitting nowhere. This been local right here. This woman been trying to get her word out there for 5 years to get some help. Man, thank God for Willie D and people like that and Compton Rick Rock TV, the people that's running across it and running this content. This stuff hits me different because I got, like I say, I got a son, I got nephews, we got family. You know, I'll be on that football field with these kids, man, and I'll be seeing this type of stuff. So it hits me different. I know it hit a lot of y'all different, you know, because y'all got kids that's into sports. Y'all got just not even into sports, just kids, period, you know, of color that going through this type of stuff, man. Let's check it out.
How do 5 young men go out, 4 of them being white, 1 of them being black, and the black young man doesn't come home? How does that happen? Shara has been relentless in her quest for answers. This is her TikTok page. These young men have barely been questioned. These young men were allowed to have time to get their answers and their stories straight. Their stories align so much that they are basically telling the exact same story, which is a never happened ever with anyone. Do you tell the exact same story?
Oh, they good, y'all. They good. We're going to stop it right there. Y'all go to Willie D page and check out the rest of that. Let me take y'all to Willie D's page, man. Let me take y'all over there. Y'all can go over there and subscribe to Willie D's page. All right, so let me get back over here. It's not a coincidence that the same type of stuff is going on. Same type of activity with the same people is going on. Right? Now, like I said, just in this part of town is what I'm seeing is going on. You know, this should make people out here say, you know what, man, why are we going at it with each other, man? Y'all better wake up and look at the bigger picture of what's really going on, man. It's a whole lot going on, man. They don't like you talking about this. You get talking about this, they put that flashlight on you. Oh, yeah, who was that doing all that? Who was that? He ain't got no business talking about that. You know, if it wasn't for y'all, these videos like this wouldn't be going nowhere. Y'all the reason why the videos is getting passed around and shared around, because they not going to do this. It take y'all to do it, man. It take the Compton Rick Rock community to do it. All my supporters, man, I love y'all. Compton Rick Rock TV, y'all support to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And did I say it? Share the video, man. I catch all of y'all on the next reaction.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.